We are a species with amnesia. Our recorded history only goes back 6,000 years. The discovery of Göbekli Tepe proves that the origins of civilization goes back further than previously thought. I will be diving more and more into this concept as we venture forth into this series. For now, we will recognize the root of the problem with our world, the motive for all wars, the source of all geopolitical and architectural problems, the reason why we are held back as a species: money. Some would say this is bullshit, and to those I ask you, why can't we restructure cities to be more efficient? Why can't we reform education to stimulate the curious nature of children? Why can't we convert from uranium, fossil fuels, and coal to geothermal power, thorium reactors, and full-scale hydropower? The answer is, it's too costly. Now I ask you, who gives money the value that it has? The Earth provides all the resources that we use to shape civilization. If you think about it, money exists only within the imagination of humans on a mass scale. People will immediately say that without money the world would be in chaos. But these people, such as perhaps yourself, have been indoctrinated since you were born into the society that you inhabit. What I'm saying is that the brain shapes reality based upon the experiences of the being, as well as the information that it gathers about its reality. Therefore, when a foreign concept is presented, they will associate it with their frame of reference. Their frame of reference is based on what information they have been exposed to. Information meaning social constructs and belief systems. When I talk about a resource-based economy, a society that has access to all the world's resources, people will immediately associate me with socialism or communism or whatever social construct that their limited frame of reference is aware of. These people, however, have never been exposed to the concepts that will be presented throughout the series. For the hardcore skeptics out there, before calling bullshit, just remember that throughout history, humans have always thought that they had discovered everything and what they knew was the definite truth. Any new idea was met with ridicule.
We live in a golden age, Fogg. Everything worth discovering has been discovered. Yet ridiculous dreamers like you insist on a past filled with dinosaurs and evolution. And on a future filled with motorized vehicles, radio waves, and flying machines.
Just read the biographies of the great figures in history who are fundamental to the knowledge that we possess today. They were all met with ridicule due to the fact that the sheep-like masses cling on to a paradigm that they have blindly accepted to be the truth. Throughout history, it's the same story. Naysayers slow down human progress. Now, there's a difference between skepticism and irrational ignorance. There's no reason to shut out an idea before investigating it in full.
The engineer says, well, that's not possible. He doesn't talk like that. He says, how do you power that unit? What kind of voltage does it take? How do you illuminate that spot? They ask questions. The average person, yeah, nah, not in 1,000 years. That's been around for a long time. That is a language of war, of hatred, of bigotry, of prejudice, the inability to ask questions.
This mentality of "it cannot be done" is fed by the limitations created by this monetary system, which in its design has segregated humans to different classes of society. Classes of society, another concept created by a society that values profit over progress. These constructs of class, races, and our belief systems that divide us. Think about this very simple concept. The reason why people are forced to rob and steal is because the structure of the current economical system ensures that there will always be those at the bottom. Our society is the offspring of empirical structured systems, kings and queens, soldiers and peons. Only now it's the multi-billionaires and world elitists who wish to maintain their power.
Then I kind of looked at this economic system that controls the world. An economic system that is so sane that the more successful it is in its own terms, the quicker it destroys the planet. It's the perfect environmental and human assassin. It insists every year that we take more from the earth even quicker, turn it into even more things, sell even more things, consume even more things, throw away even more things, to worship the real God of the modern world, economic growth.
And those will say that this was the way of nature. There will always be an alpha and an omega. But I will present to you a concept that this is the old model of evolution, and evolution being an ever-growing process, an ever-changing process of adaptation, will evolve from a competitive evolution to a collective evolution. We will explore this concept in later videos. For the sake of not repeating of what's been brilliantly presented, I have listed all the links in the description below regarding how the monetary system is designed against us.